Hello and welcome. Right, we are in slightly earlier than I thought. Actually, yeah, we are. I thought we'd choose Riverbend Springs, but I'm gonna sort of like I'm going on hard economy. I said this that I was gonna give it a shot, which is a little bit insane, but to compensate for that, we are because we've seen the prices of equipment and everything. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this even at 750,000, but it's worth a shot. So no loan. Anybody who knows the concept that I've created in FS25 knows I hate that. The fact that we can switch it off, that is a real bonus. Not going to start with a start farm, even though it seems to allow you to say yes, which is quite nice. So let's try yes. That would make a really nice change if it lets you. Yeah, we've got them all, and let's just try that space. No, they're all right. So that's select and deselect. So that everything we've got all the additional content is all done. Let's go into the game. Just checking the window is right. Yes, it is. Anything was slightly a little bit too big. Let me just try and adjust the window a little. Looks like I've gone slightly too far. Just try and, yeah, there's a bit of black around the edge. Just try and get that adjusted so it's perfect. If anything, that seems to be a little bit too big. It might adjust once we go into the actual game. Yeah, whenever. Okay. For some reason, my headset has just started. Let me just check that I'm still recording sounds. Yeah, I am. Now the sound will go on your side. So, oh, yeah, that's it. Smash it. I'm hoping this headset is okay. I normally have it plugged in at all times because I've had a little bit of issues with it when it's on just like wireless, which it is at the minute. So let's just see how that goes on wireless only. Right, we are in. Okay, so then this is going to take some. That looks more like me, but as in like, yeah, a little bit. It's a little bit too young for me, but I'm sure we can. So hair, very little. I would say receding a little. That's pretty much me. Still got some hair though, not like me poor uncle. No, we've not got a beard. The minute I'm spouting a bit of a tash, yeah, I'm growing a moustache for an event that my company does called a Movember. Yeah, it's about men's mental health. So that's what I'm doing at the minute. So then let's have a look. I do like that, but I love the red and black. It's yeah, I am a firm fan of masses as well, but that's a little bit too far, Marie. That's my type of. It's pretty much what we had in FS, but I think we did. So we can do separates. So let's see if I can get my. That's my type of thing, just not that colour. Oh, some different ones though, aren't there? Oh, that's a little bit ultra. Okay. Trousers. I like those. Oh, they're matching. That's nice. We used to have the red and black ones before, like sort of trainery boot type things. I think they seem to match best. Go on then. And do we go for a hat? Or we'll go with that, I think. Yeah. And I think that'll do me nicely. Oh, we're in. Right, okay. Smashing. Let's just check my window. Check that my recording's good and check that the size of the window is about right. We're not. Yeah, it looks good. Right, so we're in River. Yeah, it's Pen Springs, yeah. Now then, this is a little heavier for PC than I am used to. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of like turn rate. It could be many things. So it is very, very nice. Then do we? Okay. Yeah, apologize. Obviously, there's going to be a bit of like dance controls. Yeah, that'll only activate when we've got like something to dump. Yeah, there's a bit of turn rate issues. Hmm. Just looking at the. Have I got my settings right? I wonder. There wasn't so much of a choice on the settings. So let's have a look, shall we? So we have got the start farmer. It's a bit more freedom than we used to. Let's have a look then. So we actually do own some land. Now, yeah, I've totally no idea what I'm doing. I would imagine the ones with the green. Yeah, yeah, it is. So that's all one. That's why I can't select that. So, oh, 108,000. Well, no, no, that is as well. 4 and 5. Wow, you're getting quite a little bit of land as well. Now, I was unsure as to what to do really on this. We have got. Let's have a look. So, cow pasture's 3 animals. Oh, and we have. Does that mean we've actually got 3? We do have 3 animals. Interesting. So we've got 750,000. This is our one of our only buildings by the look of it. And we have a Great Plains solid stand damage 8%. And we have a cultivator. And we have a challenger. A little bit smaller than I'm used to seeing. But, oh, we've got auto start and things like that on, haven't we? Right, so we have a silo and we have some fuel, as in an empty silo for the fuel. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look at. So, yeah, the one thing I'm interested in more than anything is do we still have the sales? We do. Now, that's made my day. That has absolutely made my day. Crow, next collect. Colossus. I see Ferguson header at 49%. What do we own? Others. Now, what do we own? Yeah, that we can see that, but what do we own? That's what we're after. Others. Yeah, we know that. Is this? No, no, no. Vehicles. Yeah. What? All we want to know is what do I own? Please. Well, there's quite a lot in the collection. I apologise. You're a little bit bemused. I was unsure as to whether I was going to like record straight away or not. So I suppose it's some of this is first impression. So I should try and speed it up a little bit. Where do we get to what we own then? So no, that's a little different. So do you? No, let's have a look. Let's go through all of the. So we've got the crop calendar, which is completely different colours. Harvest season, planting season. The planting's still green, and harvest is still orange. Well, no, it's orange. It wasn't before. We have. Oh, we have Angus's. So for fattening, not actually. There are contracts. We have available. But what about owned? No, everything's available. We own nothing. Yeah, I'm a bit afraid of the. I was looking at this on Mississippi Pizza with great interest. Obviously just to try to look at prices and all the rest of it. Right, so we're in settings. Let's have a look then. Game settings. We don't want any of that. We want it on ×1. We don't want any autosave at all, but we do want to save right now. If we can save it, I think you can. You go. That window. Save markers, we do want those, and we don't want the info triggers. And field info, we do want on. Money units, say we should be on dollars. Measuring miles and temperatures. We'll have it Celsius, I understand that a bit better. And we'll keep it on hectares because it's the one that's nearly always on. Radio off, that's always radio range, vehicle only. Reset vehicle camera, dynamic, camera sensitivity, easy arm controls, turns on simplified controls for cranes, automatic, speedometer, switch to trains, input out mode, volume master. Of course, it's going to be terrible, as in like for yeah, repair costs are going to be like terrible. We don't want any of this. So even on hard economy, it's yeah, you've still got these things on automatically. I always have that off because it sort of can cause issues with some fuel usage. We'll have a normal and dirt on. We'll slow dirt down because it's always terrible anyway. We are going to have disaster instruction enabled. I like the idea, although I'm quite sure I'm going to say I hate the idea soon. Periodic plowing on. Let's see what that does, though. I mean, as in, like, do all of our fields. Seasonal growth, yes. 1 day per month, my preferred setting. So 12 months, 3-month seasons. Economic difficulty hard. Traffic on, and what can we save the game? We can indeed. Right, I'll worry about controls at another time. So I still don't know how to get into my vehicles. Brilliant. Okay. Yeah, this is not really what I'm used to. This is not the garage, is it, per se? Oh, you can sell directly. But these are the ones that we've got. Is this it? Is this the way that we look at them now? Available, new, cow pasture. It appears to be. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about the. Do anything about the game settings. Apologise for this. So we haven't got a. Let's say, what is that? A 6-month 4 meter, and it is 18,000. A massey header though is interesting. If we haven't got one of our own, let's have a look. We have. We ought to, for once, should allow tabbing so I can see everything we've got. Brilliant. Right, testing again. I have no idea what that's about. It is typical. Never had any problems at all. And now all of a sudden you're in a brand new game. Mind you, I suppose, yeah, I used to have a bit of problem with FS22. Yeah, I've got to be honest, I don't know whether my settings are right on the. Well, no, that does seem a little bit nicer actually. Oh, I've got auto start, haven't we? Right, I'm going to stop my settings for a minute. I'm just going to get rid of that auto start. It's a real pain. I'm really not used to that at all. So game settings. Oh, I'll show you the settings. Right, traffic on, snow, crop, We need to also check that as well, don't we? To see trailer fuel usage normal AI. Automatic engine start. There we go. Brilliant. Okay. Right, we're in business. So then. Yeah, it's a bit glitching on the graphics. Yeah, there is. I'm going to say I can see it in the background, like, but I'm going to say I'm really sort of expecting that. Right, I think nobody's going to see that. It looks terribly much to me like there's fields ready to harvest. Let's check this on the fields. We get used to this, really, haven't we? Let's be honest. So, crop calendar. We want to see our. I am on the right one, aren't I? Yes. So we want to go across. I would imagine. Yeah, it is. So, farmland, active workers, crop types, growth. 5 and 3 are both ready. Right. Okay then. So much expected. We're going to go into my first time lapse, I think. Yeah, because otherwise it's going to take forever. Let's get this done. I have got plans, to be honest. Yeah, I have. And it wasn't really to come on the start farm. I just thought I'd try it. But so we're going to start from scratch on hard economy, but we've got the start farm and right. So then this is where we have to press and hold B, I believe. AI worker working with 6 meter number of headlands, 2 on auto, work the headlands on, start with headlands, skip lanes none. So we literally just press B then. And while the worker works, we are going to go grab a trader, I would say. Right, anyway, yes, say my words. Yep, we shall chat in a little while, but it was just the same as normal. Oh, I think that was me. I think that was me. Yeah, there's a bit of turn glitching. Right, we want the trailer wherever that is. Yes, we need to familiarize ourselves with our farm. So we've got the cultivator in there. Okay, well, how do we start the engine then? I'm interested. Oh, we have it there, X. Oh, so the controls are slightly different. I'm not sure if I'll stay with the voucher. I don't really ever favour a particular manufacturer per se. But anyway, yes, time-lapse time. Yeah, I want to see you guys and gals on the other side. Well, I've got to be impressed. Oh no, I've got to say that I am impressed. Yeah, yeah, lost for words. I've got to be honest. You wouldn't have a need for cosplay in the true sense if the workers had always been this good. I mean, they literally are thorough. Yeah, the Great Plains literally finished everything, I believe. Yeah, completely planted, absolutely spot on. And the subsoil has not done a bad job either. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. Right, so then we need to. Now I was going to go and stick this straight in the silo. So we've got some wheat and we've got some canola and we've replanted the canola. We've not got a fertilizer spreader, I don't believe. Obviously, we've got a really rudimentary, but we have got 700, well, not 750,000 anymore. But I'm wondering whether to do a little bit of a crafty with the header of this, but we haven't got really any way to get it. Oh, we have. We can put it on the header trailer, can't we, and take it back and grab the. If it's worth anything, I thought sometimes you got to dig deep, and it's even in the first session that it begins the planning for the future and the knowing what you know about the game itself, even if it's a different iteration. What do we do sort of thing. I'd like to do some wheat. I know everyone's going to want to see the new crop types. Me too, but I've not got enough cash to buy one of the new fancy harvesters. So it's I think we've got this harvester. It's use what we can. See what comes up in the sales as I've patience is another one of those things really that as a farmer you've got to develop a little. My first instinct is to see does it do its little skip? No, it's quite happy with that. Right, stick that away and we'll grab a tractor when we've got one spare. Stick this straight away with its muck and everything. Can that... Is there enough room to stick this on the outer veranda type thing? Or is that a little bit... Am I trying to be a little bit too... There's a lot of glitching going on, but it is... Yeah, day of release. No, no, it can go in there just. Oh, oh, we've hit the light. I was going to say, I thought there was a bit more room there. Yeah, so no, obviously it used to be spaced. I'm sure it used to be spaced to enter into a vehicle. Is this like I think it's normal bale storage, but it's like manual. There's no special. Yeah, it is. I gotta be honest, I'm not. Yeah, I prefer that. I'm quite happy with it being like that. Yeah, we do need to stick this straight away. Yeah, there's this black glitchy screening that is a bit strange. Could be graphics, drivers, not quite interfaced. I'm sure we all expected not perfection. Right, that's a bale storage. Let's not like go. There's a bit of damage to this. Could really stick that. Like we just have the other in the veranda type things. Think it's just about wide enough. So it looks like a no-till. No, I think this is a little bit wider actually. Might just, it's going to be close. Ooh, very close. I think that's like slightly wider. Yeah, it is just. Yeah. Yes, I'm going to play a little conservative, especially with this. It's on hard economy still, no matter what way. But I would like to see what and have a plan of the brainstorming sessions. But I wanted to get a bit of work, being as that we've got the harvest to bring in of those two fields. I thought, well, let's do that at first because it's the work. I often say this: the farm decides what work you really have got to do, and we had the two fields to harvest, so. Obviously, we've got things like fertilizing, and I did do it straight on top of the stone, which I don't particularly like doing. Yeah, it's a bit of a. This is the type of shed that I'm not a massive fan of because you can probably get. It's a big shed, but it's sort of wasted space where you could probably get. Yeah, it's the worst case where you got to like put things, and then you got to put things in the way of other things, and so it's sort of like. Are they real bales up the top? Right, let's get that grain away. So how well did we do? Let's go and have a look. Leave that. Yeah, the workers seem to be quite happy to finish the fields, whatever you do. And I do like the ground deformation. It really is quite impressive. Graphics, I would say I'm not going to be. So is the 8 tonner? It looks smaller, but yeah, that's quite amazing. So it's the 8 tonner. I thought it was a little tiny version, so I'm quite impressed with that. And I believe it said that this is the biggest size. It's, yeah, the traditional 8 tonner, but it looks much, much smaller. I'm going to leave the zone markers on a little, just for a few days till I get completely used to. I love the sounds, really quite amazing. Yeah, but there's this black screeny type thing. I like that. That is. So we're famous for sunflowers, are we? Well, I can live with that. Yeah, so we have not got a planter, so this particular farm is not famous for its sunflowers at present because we've not even got the ability to plant said sunflowers. So, right, we'll let the plower plow. This was in the other shed. Does this side door open? Oh, it does. So we can sort of reverse in there as well. It's a bit bigger than you think then. Hmm. Yeah, reasonable equipment as well. The other one's 160 horsepower, and this one is a. I'm used to that. Oh, it is amazing, isn't it? Day of release, you still are used to your old mods, and it's true. Yeah, I was listening to Mr. Silly P talking about the same thing. Yeah, that black or white glitching. So we have small shed. Oh, hang on. So I'm not sure that I'm gonna like go for that type of thing. Oh, okay. Because it's yeah, it costs a lot, so we might destroy that and maybe have one built if we need one. I think we might manage with what we've got at present, and we might have a good look around and see what can be destroyed, what can be done. If there's, we've got generators, all that type of stuff. So how well did we actually do? Got 11 tons of wheat and 5,493 litres of canola. So I'd like to go into oil, but we've not really got enough to get on with that present. So, right, we did say we're going to do that. Let's quickly scoot that over to the shop so we get max value and see is it worth selling it and is it worth buying the other header that's on sale, the very, very same one. Let's have a look. How fast are you? Mind you, the other one's busy anyway, so however slow or fast you are, you're what we've got. Oh, it's not terrible. Let's zoom in a little. I seem to be a little bit far out. Yeah, I think once the glitching's gone on the graphics, it'll be not bad. I love the. They've gone for a slightly fuzzy view, haven't they? Rather than crisp and sharp. It's yeah, even everything's got a sort of slightly diffused look. Well, we've got a few. I did notice as well when we were doing the work that there's a few bits and bobs, like a couple of sheds, like down on the bottom of the field, whether usable or just for looks. So we're not terribly far brilliant. Let's have a look how well they've actually done. And also, let's send this to the shop and see how good the AI workers are. Yeah, so we want to. How do we go to next? Next. Ocean chains. So how do we? So do we just go onto the map like we used to do, and then no, that's yeah. So I think you probably do. I think we get out. and then say go. Yeah, because it then becomes a vehicle in its own right. And you go set destination, and we want it to go to the workshop. Fantastic. And we'll go and see how I've got a job. I've got to press enter. Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, I've got to be honest. I'm impressed. I am. Yeah, it's the AI. I was laughing really that in FS22 even obviously the AI was really nothing to be. I think it's a bit more faffy. Reading between the lines. So we've got that ready. We could also set this going on the third field. And then I'm going to go to sleep overnight. I'd like to see what's what, but yeah, I just thought I would get the. Did I grab the header? Oh, do you know? I'm in that much of a rush, right? Let's set you going, and we will go to the shop because, like, we've sent the worker over. Is it still? Am I still? Yes. It keeps disconnecting for some reason. This is what I found before. Why I left it plugged in always. Right, let's enter the vehicle. This does need a bit of repair. Right, so let's first of all have a look at the value of what we're talking about. So we want to go to, I think it's up. Then we need to go to our, yeah, how much is the header worth? Oh, value 5598, and the one we were going to buy is like worth much more. Right, okay, we need to go on that one, and yes, it's so really as is absolutely battered, really, isn't it? So wow, yeah. So actually, we wasted. We'll leave this here. There's no real need. We don't. Yeah, but we could might find something in the morning that we need. So let's switch the engine off, and we'll all locked up, and we're going to go across to yeah. Leave that trundling along. Yeah, there's some. Obviously, we own all of this land. And there's like a. Let me just go to. Why is that not? Yeah. Well, we can actually see what it's done already. Let's have a look. Growth, which is the screen. Yeah, yes. Look, all of that land there is ours. Oh, there's a building on it as well. This one also. Won't let me select it. It's a bit difficult to select them. Let's have a look. Is it one of those? Pan map, previous menu, next menu, escape. Oh yeah, no, it's yeah. You can see all of that. It's a bit difficult, green on green. I've got to be honest. I'm not quite sure that I do sort of. Why is it not allowing me to select that? Field 4. Very a bit temperamental. Yeah, it's sort of like I think you've got to click on the number. I think it's me. In that, yes, it is. You've got to click on the number or sort of center. So you can see we've got quite a lot of land, and there is definitely buildings on that land. There's trees and things, so we've got the capacity to expand our fields, which is quite nice. But if we go to said fields, you will notice that it's not quite as simple as I'm making out. There's obviously trees, but also there is a bank, a natural bank, so it's not quite as simple as, oh, let's extend the fields, because I'm not sure that that's quite, but this is all our land, right the way to this particular point here, and on the other fields down here, I'm not trying to build Rome in a day, because I realise that's your natural instinct, you want to go on and on and on and on and on. But obviously, yeah, I'm going to hopefully try to yeah, this is not the way I was going to go, really, but it's, yeah, so this think. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is the one where we do own lot. Right, so it's to our left. This is sort of like the end of our land. Right up to this house here, I would say, is all ours, but it's obviously trees and so there's some forestry that we've been given. It'd be interesting to have a look at that to see how that actually does. 13.8 meter box elder. Yeah, to see like yeah what that entails and all the type of thing with the forestry to see. So this here is the little building that I was on about. I'd imagine. I love the clutter in that, and it is quite amazing. Let's have a look. Will you do you get rid of all of the clutter in it too? You do. Right, okay, almost all of the clutter anyway. Oh, wow. Okay, well that I wasn't expecting. I thought I'd click on it. It's again just teach you that you should click on things. So we will. So I think we're going to go through till the morning, and then I'm going to call it the end of the session. Definitely. I'm just going to hope that the yeah needs lime needs rolling, weeds growing. Yeah, so we're going to need a weeder. So our header is our header, and it really is pretty much worthless. It's all old equipment, so we're not going to make a fortune from selling and doing tricks like you perhaps could have done. Like the mud. Yeah, that's quite. It looks a little bit strange, a little bit not quite right, but it is. I've got to be honest, yeah. Apart from this weird glitching that you get with the graphics that does strange things every now and again. Good afternoon, fine sir. 9:40 says at 9:41 in the morning. Right, okay. So there's nothing in the sales that we wish, and we can go to sleep, and we would like to wake up at 8 o'clock. Is that the next morning? Really? It is, I think, 9 o'clock. At least we've got a sleep trigger. And yeah, I'm glad we've got the choice of the farm. Oh, that's a bit different. Weird little white things going up into the sky. Yeah, oh, okay. 540 property income. So we have got, that was a generator then that we saw. And a little bit of, that's quite interesting. It is. So there's a few little bits and bobs. I might also get rid of it. I know it, I don't know. We'll leave it for a bit. Yeah, definitely. I can't believe we earned 10,000 off that collectible. Quite amazing. Now this has got a bit of space, a little bit, definitely. So let's have a look at the sales this morning. Also, we do need to know. So we've still got that Stayra 94,000, and it is it's quite a biggie. That would be a good investment for the future. It is. What does it tell you? I'm trying to look. It is a 224 horsepower. Jet extra. That's still quite reasonable. 260, 270, 302 for an extra 31,000. I think we'll stick it as it is because that's even as it is. It's very, very reasonable. Take 60%. I'm so glad Giants have kept this in. I really am. The panorama window. What the hell does that mean for a letter attacher? I think we're going to need one that's got that at least. We will check all the options. I might have a little bit of a look off. So we'll buy as is for now. We do indeed, yes. Fantastic. 4 meter cultivator. And we've got the header, which we've got one that's a bit more battered than that, but we've not got any yet. I'm going to have a good, obviously, there's some things I'm going to do off camera. So we're down to 651,000. We're going to need productions and that, but we've not really got enough stuff to actually do anything with. Let's have a look at the price of our crops, which is where I would say it's on Where will it be? It's very strange, isn't it, when you come onto the new game and you're really sure. Ah, we go prices. It's all on this as multi-tabs within one window. So then canola itself is best. So it's about what it was before. 729 in December, top price. I like the way they've got everything on one screen. I do. That is really nice. So looks like Green Barge, Terminal 2. Bit of price fluctuation between what you could expect as well. Canola oil is worth 3 times the amount. But let's have a quick look at what yeah, we really do need to see, well, if that is the case, what is the productions? And also there's the little ones. Oil mill. Now they tend to be very expensive. 20 producers. So it's the traditional ones. You're losing half and you're gaining half, but you're gaining about an extra third on top profits. So all as in like, yeah, you're sort of splitting it. So you've got half of what's left, so it'd be 2,700. But for that you're getting 3 times the amount. So obviously the factory. Let's have a quick look. Are there any mini ones of the productions? Yeah, so silos. There are obviously, is it classed as constructibles? Yeah, it is. All right, okay, let's have a look. So, oh, okay, it's not. No, it's constructibles. So silo extensions. We're in the wrong place. Factories. This is what I was trying to look at. The little homegrown ones. Do we have an oil factory in that? What is that? What is it? A tailor, sugar, spinnery, sawmill, oil mill. Wow, it's little, very little. I'm impressed. I know it's going to be terrible, I would imagine. But yeah, the other thing is we've got fed our cows or watered them. We need to grab some. Where can we stick this? Where it's not too far away, but like, so we've got like a. I think I'm trying to build. Yeah, we'll have a look at that next session. So yeah, end of the first session. We have, yeah, I apologize for the cows. I'm trying to take so much in that I did sort of see we do need to grab a water thing for them. Yeah, because they've obviously, I presume they can eat the meadow, but it says no liters, so I presume we need to like get some food. Do we sell them for now? Well, they're probably going to be worth pretty much nothing. We've got our animals in the cow pasture. So it's this here. How do we... No, 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 no. We're not trying to buy. We are trying to... This one, they're worth 51 months. 3 of 25. Do we... We've got no way of feeding them at present. I just don't like to... Yeah, I am. And I think if we're going to do animals, we're not going to go for a pasture. I've never been a massive fan of them, so yeah, we will sell. We're going to put it back. Apologies, right, yes. So that's that. Let's get back into the game. Sorry, I had no idea. It's typical, isn't it? Technical difficulties the very first time that you're in. So we've got a bit of extra land. Still got a bit of glitching on the graphics card. So yeah, how did we do? That's a point. How are we doing on the my life? Needs time, needs rolling, weed small. Okay, so we got a chance to weed. Looks very much like we're not far off. Yes, excellent. Fantastic. Right, so we do need to buy a few bits and bobs, which we'll have down. So we need a weeder. Yeah, we're going to have, or release. Yeah, I mean, we don't have to buy, do we really? So, although, did we look at the prices? Yeah, I'd just like to plan ahead for next session is what I'm sprayers. Buy a spray. Is there a cheap sprayer? Is there? That's definitely not a cheap sprayer. So this is what I've got straight away. That's the Hardy's not bad. How 1200? I think we'll go like that. It covers everything. We could also no, I doubt we'll yeah, I think we'll the thing is, I'm rushing it a bit. It's true, we've got the entire winter to have a look at what's in the sales. I always say this is my first instinct is to like rush straight into it. We've got the entire winter to prep the crops. So yeah, I think we're gonna leave it till next session. So I'm gonna say yeah, can't have a front reput link on that, which is a bit of a shame. I like the what this looks like, very nice, and the weeds as well, quite very very good. So we've got all of our fields are ready though. We do need a fertilizer spreader though. Don't think we can really. Well, I suppose we can really. I am being silly, aren't I? Yeah, we can sort of do that. I might have a bit of a look. So have we got anything that does liming? That's a 14-meter spread. That's a reasonable option. Just the fertilizing? The bread oil liming as well. There's only the bread oil that does everything. That literally only does the fertilizing. Often seed tanks. How much is that? 18 and 19,005. The newer spreaders. These often do lime as well, don't they? Ooh, not in the base game they don't. Not anymore. Okay, that's interesting. Just 8 to 12 meters, 8 meters, 12, 24, the Biggie, the Bergman. And the Samson also 24 meters. Yeah, so that's, yeah, no. Yeah, so really then we've got one option if we wish to. I might do that. Yeah, I might go for the bread or, yeah, that's extension big. Wow, that's quite reasonable. And spreading discs. So that's the six. So 55,750. I think that would be useful. I should have done that beforehand, though. Really. Yeah, but we can't. We've got no option, really, have we? We can't do liming with that. It's a shame about the Salek not having the liming in it, really. But it is what it is. Right. We could. It's a bit of a small spread, but it's only 300 litre capacity. Well, let's have a quick look at the seed tanks. Are they just, see, that's fertilizer and seeds, and that's, yeah, so you can't put lime in it. We've not got any multi-purpose tanks at present, but you did used to get the front tanks, which you don't do now. So yeah, I don't want to build Rome in a day. Let's look at seeders. Any front boxes in the seeders category? No. So yeah, there are no slow tools, category levelers, consumables, forage. Just seeing if there's any additional things. How much is the balers? 50. Well, exactly the same price as it was in. I think that's cheaper. I think it was at 105,000. Miscellaneous. What is in the miscellaneous? A bumper. Poplar can be pushed down to be tanked by the wire baler. Right. Okay. Consumables. I think I'm going to have a look just for a few minutes while that finishes off. So, yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.